everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time you've been here before, my name is Jordan Miller and I review boxing gear. Today I'm going to be doing a comparison of two fight gloves. The Rival RFX Guerrero with the HDEF padding and the Grant 10-ounce puncher's glove. Let's get into it. Alright, so today, head-to-head battle comparing these two fight gloves. I have done an unboxing of both of these gloves. If you haven't seen that and you want to learn more, my thoughts and impressions about both of these gloves, be sure to check out those videos. These ones have a cool story. These actually were fight gloves worn by Sonny Conto, who's a heavyweight boxer out of Philly. I won these through a charity raffle that he was doing to raise money for cancer research. These have an awesome story. These are not my gloves. They were sent to me by one of you, one of the subscribers, to do a review and to test out. So I was very impressed with them. These to date are my favorite fight gloves. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to do a comparison between these two and maybe see if Grant won me over and maybe these are my favorite fight gloves now. So if you'd like to see up close and personal some more details and individual thoughts about these gloves, check out those videos and I'll have that information for you. But today we're going to be comparing the two. So first, materials. So I won't do a walk around of them, partly because these have some scuffs and other things on them, some other markings, some signatures, because these were worn in a fight, so they're going to look a little used. These are brand new. Check out the walk around of these gloves. So I'm going to talk about the materials and makeup of the gloves, how they differ from each other, which I prefer. We'll talk about fit and feel of the two gloves, how they differ, which I prefer, and then overall performance. Then we'll wrap it up and I'll let you know my final thoughts in which glove is my favorite fight glove. Okay, so materials. When considering the leather quality used in these two fight gloves, to me it is an obvious winner that the leather in these Grant gloves are quite a bit better than these Rival gloves. Rival gloves, this is not bad leather, it's not cheap leather. For me it's just average. It's good quality leather, but it's not a level up where you're looking at, amazing, just very kind of in that boutique level branding, cost of leather. Fly, Denardo, that level. This leather is a lot better than these. Looking at the stitching, the stitching in both of them is good. I pointed out a very few small places on the Grant gloves that were a little nicked up. The stitching on the Rival gloves is really good. Very, very similar. I'd say the stitching is a tie. And the liner on both of them I would also say is a tie. It's a smooth liner, a little on the thin side, but for a fight glove that's exactly what you want. You don't need like a thick, hot liner in there. These gloves aren't designed to last a long time, so kind of a tie there. So due to the leather, just looking at overall build quality of the materials, Grant is the better glove. Fit and feel. Both are fight gloves, obviously, so they're both going to have a compact feel to them. That said, and you can kind of see, not by much, the Grant is a bit of a slimmer profile than the RFX Guerrero. And it comes, it is a bit more compact feel than these 10-ounce gloves. And both of these are 10-ounce gloves. So these are more compact, but again, these being a fight glove, they don't feel loose at all. They are compact. These are just more so. Fingertip compartment. Fingertip compartment over here is larger. I can extend my fingers all the way down. There's plenty of room from the back of my fingernails to my fingernail pads, as well as side to side. So these gloves are going to accommodate a wider range of hand sizes. I have medium-sized hands, so if you had larger hands, I don't see any problem here. Larger hands here, probably, maybe a problem. And if they sell like a 10-ounce XL, you'd probably want those. So that's the difference between the fingertip compartments. Thumb, both have a pretty good parallel thumb, firm padding across the back, nice placement of the thumb seam here. I do find the thumb of the rival glove to be a little better placement as far as ergonomics are concerned. It's just a little bit more comfortable. Overall hand compartment, both are good, probably a tie. This one's just a little bit more compact. Placement of the padding over the knuckles, the ergonomics there, I find both of them line up nice, the knuckles right over the padding for each of them. And yeah, so I would say a tie there as far as where the knuckles line up. Big difference though in this knuckle area is the padding. These are more of a puncher style glove, a mix of horsehair and foam. This is a more protective, shock absorbing padding, a very firm one. That said, that is because these are the HDEF padding style. Rival does make a softer, more similar to a puncher style padding in their fight glove that is the SF-F version. So if you've liked everything I said about the Rival ones so far and you just want kind of a more puncher style padding, you could try those out. Wrist protection, I think it's probably a tie. I know Rival has their angled lace track system here. I don't have wrist issues. Honestly, I think my wrist is just as well protected in both of these, so it's a tie. So overall fit and feel, because the fingertip compartment here is a little more comfortable and the thumb I think is just a little bit more comfortable, I like the fit and feel of the Rival RFX Guerrero over the Grant Puncher's Glove. So yeah, that's the one that I would pick as far as fit and feel. Performance. Both of these are excellent because the ergonomics are great on both of them. I like them a little bit more in the Rival, but the ergonomics in the Grant are still very good. Your knuckles in both gloves line up in the padding right where they should be. Larger knuckles here, smaller knuckles there, same on these gloves. These being a puncher style, that's going to be different feedback. So as far as performance goes, you're going to feel your knuckles come through a little more. If you're using these for training, you're going to get a little bit more crack and snap on the bag, on the focus mitts, etc. than you are the Rival RFX Guerreros. So, but these are going to be more shock absorbing and more overall more protective for your knuckles. So there, as far as performance, that's just personal preference. You want more of a puncher's glove, or do you want a bit more of a protective padding over your knuckles? For me, I do like puncher's gloves, but in a fight glove, I would choose this more protective padding. So I would choose the Rival RFX Guerrero. Finally, when considering price. So Grant, these gloves, with shipping, tax, and everything, are $460. The Rival RFX Guerrero are $190. So greater than, more than half of a discount from the Grant to the Rival RFX Guerrero. So I said that a little backwards. So these cost less than half as much as the Grant gloves. So as far as value for money is concerned, it's because of that big price difference there. I think it's a no-brainer that the Rival RFX Guerrero, you get a better value for money with these than you do with the Grant gloves. That said, style, design, Grant, hands down. I said this, I like Rival gloves. I like their fit, and most of them, they're RFX Guerrero. Love the RFX Guerrero, both in the sparring and the fight glove. The ergonomics, fit, feel, excellent. I think a lot of brands try and copy them because of that, because they've had a lot of success with it. Something I don't care for with Rival, everything about their design. It's too loud, it's too much, it's not for me. Occasionally they'll come out with a fight glove colorway for some fighter that's super unique, like a comic book looking one or something like that. I'm like, okay, those are cool. I would really like that. But the Grant gloves, they almost always, every pair that they put out, just have the best color combinations, and because of the super high quality leather they use, they just look really good. So overall looks, clear winner is Grant. Value for money, Rival RFX Guerrero. Should be noted also, another cool thing about the Rival RFX Guerrero is, while these fight gloves, they're not really built to last a long time. That's not what they're designed for. Rival makes bag gloves that are designed to last longer, that are the same shape and feel as their fight gloves, and are designed after the 8 or 10 ounce version. So they make and they are Velcro closures, and and those are also $190. So same price, a little bit more at $210. You get the same size of fight glove, either the HDEF or SFF padding, but on top of that you get the D3O padding, which adds a little bit more shock absorption and protection on the bag. I have a pair of those gloves in the Lomachenko version, so if you want to see a full review of those gloves and what I think about them, be sure to check that out. So overall, comparing these two fight gloves, materials, I like the Grant is better than the Rival RFX Guerrero. Fit and feel, because of the fingertip compartment and the thumb, I like the Rival RFX Guerrero. Performance, that's your personal preference. Puncher's glove or a bit of a more protective glove. My personal preference for a fight glove is to be a little bit more on the protective side. Design and aesthetic, Grant, easy choice, Grant over the Rival RFX Guerrero. What you're paying for and what you get, I think you get a lot more for what you pay for at $190 with the Rival RFX Guerrero compared to the Grant puncher's glove. So overall, if I had to pick one of these two gloves to be my fight glove, whether to fight in or to train in, I'm going with the Rival RFX Guerrero. It's just the ergonomics and the overall fit and feel is too good. And this padding is excellent, very protective, still good feedback when you use them, and at a great price at under $200. And I really like that if you want a pair of if you want to train in a fight glove styled glove, like that size and that profile, that they offer bag gloves designed for specifically that. So they're going to last you longer than buying a pair of fight gloves would. So all those reasons, even though I think these are made a little better, they use better leather, and they look better, I still go with the Rival RFX Guerrero for my favorite fight glove. So I hope you guys liked that comparison and maybe answered some questions you might have had, how these two gloves compare with each other. If you have other questions or comments, please be sure to put them down below. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down button 2 times. Really let me know you didn't like it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of all my upcoming videos. Thank you again to Anna for sending me these gloves so that I could do an unboxing, do a review, do this comparison. Very grateful for sending those my way. I'm going to be packaging these up and getting these sent back to you ASAP so that you can enjoy them. They are a lovely glove, and I definitely will be adding a pair of them to my collection one day as well. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to follow me on my other social media platforms. Jordan Miller on YouTube is the handle. So you can find me on Instagram and TikTok there. Post little training shorts, talk to people about boxing gear. I try and answer your questions when you have them as well. Overall, it's a really positive community and just another fun place to engage and talk about all things boxing and all things boxing gear. So hope you guys liked that video, and I'll catch you next time.